What if I told you that some of the most popular air purifier brands on the market right now, the ones with the sleek designs, the premium price tags, the glowing reviews, are barely cleaning the air in your home at all? What if the entire industry has been quietly hiding behind unregulated labels, fabricated testing methods, and marketing language designed to make you feel safe while your lungs pay the price? Consumer Reports, the independent labs running real particle counters, and the engineers who actually tear these machines apart have known for years which brands deliver and which are selling you an expensive fan with a marketing budget. And the gap between those two categories is enormous. Here's the promise. We're counting down 5 air purifier brands you should never buy, paired with 5 brands that actually clean the air. One brand near the end of this list settled a $2.7 million lawsuit for lying about what its purifier could do. And our number 1 pick, the brand that Consumer Reports just named the best air purifier brand across performance, reliability, and customer satisfaction, might not even be on your radar yet. Ranked from overrated to absolutely fraudulent on the avoid side, and from solid to undeniable on the buy side. Number 5 on the avoid list, Germ, part of Ohio-based Guardian Technologies. It looks fine on paper, Consumer Reports reviewed 10 of its models, and the average score lands right in the middle of the pack, good enough for 5th place among major brands. And that's exactly the trap. Dig past the lab scores into long-term reliability and owner satisfaction, and Germ craters, landing second lowest among major brands evaluated. 10 models reviewed, middling performance, and the people who actually own these machines are telling you they regret it. A purifier that scores average on particle removal but falls apart or underperforms after 6 months isn't a deal, it's a recurring expense. And Germ units often sit at that tempting $100 to $150 price point where budget shoppers reach without checking what they're actually getting. The CADR numbers on many of their models trail behind competitors at the same price, and we're talking about all 3 AHAM certified metrics here: smoke CADR, dust CADR, and pollen CADR. Germ underperforms across the board. So you're not saving money, you're buying the illusion of clean air. If you're tempted, check the AHAM verified CADR rating against any Coway or Winix model at the same price. The difference will stop you cold. Germ gets shelf space because the name sounds clinical and trustworthy, but brand recognition is not filtration. Paired with number 5 on the buy side, Winix, one of the best value propositions in the entire industry. The best-selling Winix 5502 runs about $160, pushes a CADR of 232, and covers 360 square feet, and Wirecutter named it a top pick for multiple years running. It pairs AHAM-verified true HEPA filtration, which captures 99.97% of particles down to 0.3 microns, including PM2.5, and the even finer PM1 particles, with something almost nobody else offers: a permanent washable carbon filter that handles VOCs and everyday household odors. Unlike most purifiers that force a filter replacement every 6 to 12 months, that washable pre-filter saves you $20 to $30 a year for the life of the machine. During California's wildfire season, the Winix 5502's HEPA-grade purification provided measurable relief for allergy and smoke sufferers. Real particles, real conditions, real results. Its plasma wave ionization carries CARB certification from the California Air Resources Board, meaning its ozone output has been independently verified to fall within safe limits, a certification most ionizer-equipped purifiers can't claim. Run it on auto in your main living area, wash the carbon pre-filter every 3 months, and you get years of clean air without the filter replacement treadmill other brands depend on to keep billing you. Winix gets overlooked because it doesn't have a luxury design language or a celebrity marketing campaign. It just quietly filters air and costs less to operate than almost anything else on the shelf. Number 4 on the avoid list, HomeMedics. It actually holds the 3rd highest average review scores from Consumer Reports across 6 rated models, which sounds like a solid pick, until you learn HomeMedics received the lowest brand reliability and owner satisfaction scores among the 8 major brands evaluated. Not second lowest, dead last. That means the machines test reasonably well in a controlled lab for a short window, and then reality sets in. The people who live with these purifiers day after day are the least satisfied customers in the entire category. A high lab score paired with the worst owner satisfaction in the industry tells you these units don't hold up over time. Something breaks, something disappoints, something doesn't match what the box promised. At price points often between $100 and $200, you're paying the same as brands with dramatically better long-term track records, and ending up with buyer's remorse instead. HomeMedics benefits from massive retail distribution and a name that sounds medical and authoritative. But the people who've actually lived with these machines are telling a very different story. The one probably collecting dust in a closet somewhere, stopped being used once it got loud, or the filter indicator never seemed right. Instead of a dodgy air purifier from HomeMedics, I would recommend buying from AirDoctor. Consumer Reports members who own AirDoctor units give the brand high marks for both predicted reliability and owner satisfaction, the exact inverse of HomeMedics. The AirDoctor AD5500 delivers serious cleaning power, and at high speeds, dust, pollen, and smoke are no match for it, and its Ultra HEPA filter is rated to capture particles down to 0.003 microns, well into the PM 2.5 and ultrafine particle range that standard HEPA already handles, but that cheaper filters miss entirely. Forbes specifically highlighted the AirDoctor 4000 for its advanced cleaning capability. Not a niche blog, not a paid review, Forbes. It doesn't just perform well on day one, it maintains that performance over time, which is the rarest combination in this industry since most brands can only deliver strong lab scores or strong loyalty, rarely both. It's built for larger, open floor plan spaces where cooking smoke, VOCs from cleaning products, and pet dander collide. Place it centrally and let it run on auto. If this took your breath away, be sure to like the video and subscribe. If you're starting to see the pattern that the brands spending the most on marketing are often spending the least on actual filtration, that's worth a like on this video. It helps this reach people who are done paying premium prices for average air. Number 3 on the avoid list, RainMate, the water-based gimmick that costs a fortune and cleans nothing. These units start at $349 and climb to $999 for the Pro Series. Independent testing by HouseFresh found it was the worst performing device they tested. Not below average, not disappointing, the worst. It was very poor at removing PM1 particles, the tiny harmful ones that matter most for your health and carry into your lungs and stay there, and that includes the PM 2.5 fraction that the EPA and WHO specifically flag as a cardiovascular and respiratory risk. At its highest fan speed, it emitted 86 decibels, louder than a leaf blower. You're paying up to $1,000 for a device that can't clean the air and sounds like yard equipment while failing to do it. HouseFresh concluded that water-based air cleaning is totally useless in even the smallest homerooms. The idea that bubbling air through water traps particles doesn't hold up under real measurement with real particle counters. It keeps showing up in recommendation lists because the commission structure on a $1,000 device is enormous. The incentive is to recommend it, not test it. If you already own one, treat it as a decorative fountain because that's functionally what it is. The water gets dirty, so you assume it's catching particles. But the particles that actually matter pass right through. On the buy side, Levoit, the budget king with smart features nobody expected at this price. It sells more units than anyone else in the category by undercutting on price while stacking in features that usually only show up on premium models. The Levoit Core 300P is the entry point and punches well above its weight in both cleaning and convenience, with genuine HEPA filtration, the equivalent of MERV 17 or higher on the HVAC rating scale, in a compact form factor without sacrificing real performance to get there. If you're coming from a forced air HVAC system and you're used to thinking in MERV ratings, MERV 17 is the portable air purifier equivalent, and it's what true HEPA delivers. Smartphone apps, voice assistant integration, laser particle sensors that measure PM 2.5 in real time, and modern design are all standard across the lineup, features that Dyson charges over $800 to include. The Core 300P suits a bedroom or home office, and stepping up to the Core 400S gets you substantially more CADR without breaking $200. Levoit gets overlooked by enthusiasts because volume brands carry a stigma, but the performance to price ratio is genuinely hard to beat. Number 2 on the avoid list, Dyson, the $800 design object that hides its own test scores. Dyson doesn't publish the clean air delivery rate of their purifiers anywhere on their website, arguing the standard CADR test chamber doesn't reflect real-world rooms. But Energy Star does publish those numbers, and they aren't flattering. The BP06, their highest-rated purifier, manages a smoke CADR of just 183.3 CFM, and the next highest, the DP04, drops to just 81.5, while most competitors in the same price range fall between $200 and $300 for smoke removal. The Coway P1512HH delivers a smoke CADR of 246 CFM at roughly $150, while the Dyson PH03 sells for $820, 5 times the price for roughly a third less clean air per minute. Dyson does include a HEPA and activated carbon layer that claims to capture formaldehyde and other VOCs. But when your smoke CADR is 183 and you're charging $800, that VOC filtration is a footnote on a failing grade, not a reason to buy. Instead of submitting to the industry standard test and letting consumers compare apples to apples, Dyson developed its own proprietary polar test, positioning the device in a corner with 9 sensors placed around the room, and critics including House Fresh have pointed out that inventing your own test after performing poorly on the standard one looks a lot like deflection rather than transparency. Dyson gets bought because it's beautiful, the bladeless fan design is iconic, and the app is polished, but a purifier's job is to clean air, and hiding your test scores while inventing your own testing protocol tells the informed buyer everything they need to know. Before buying one, look up its Energy Star CADR listing and compare it to any Coway, Blueair, or Winix model at half the price or less. The delta will tell you everything. Reader caution is advised. The second best brand to buy from is Coway. The engineer's choice, with nearly 2 decades of proof, has been making air purifiers since 2006, and the AP1512HH has been a bestseller for nearly a decade, a track record measured in years and millions of units, not hype. Consumer Reports members are highly satisfied with their Coway units and give them top marks for predicted reliability. The AP1512HH delivers the best CADR per dollar of any model tested, 1.64 cubic feet per minute per dollar spent, pushing 32% more clean air than the Levoit Core 400S at a lower price. More clean air, fewer dollars, and a reliability record owners confirm year after year. Its HEPA filter cleared 99% of microscopic pollutants, including PM2.5 particles, within half an hour in lab testing, a measured result rather than a marketing claim. The activated carbon layer also handles VOCs and formaldehyde that HEPA alone can't touch, which matters if you cook, clean with chemical products, or live near traffic. The newly released Air Mega Mighty 2AP-1512N adds better odor control, more detailed air quality feedback, and longer filter life. It's an engineering-first brand, high CADR, long-lasting filters, washable pre-filters, no flashy apps or gimmicks, just filtration that works and keeps working. Replace the HEPA filter once a year for roughly $45, and that's the entire cost of ownership. Number 1 on the avoid list, Molekule, the brand that paid $2.7 million to settle a lawsuit about lying to you. It charged customers between $500 and $800 for purifiers marketed with claims that its proprietary Pico technology completely eliminated indoor pollution and germs and significantly outperformed HEPA filtration. Every one of those claims fell apart under independent testing. Consumer Reports and Wirecutter both tested Molekule purifiers, and the results were devastating. Wirecutter concluded that the Molekule Air almost flunked standard air purification tests, not underperformed, not came in below average, almost flunked. A class action lawsuit filed in November 2020 alleged the company falsely advertised the nature and efficacy of its air purifiers. And in October 2021, Molekule reached a settlement worth up to $2.7 million, including a $1.3 million cash fund and a transferable coupon fund worth up to $1.4 million. Customers were paying 4 to 5 times what a superior HEPA purifier costs for a machine that couldn't do what a standard HEPA filter does, and if the Pico marketing had mentioned MERV equivalency or AHAM verified CADR at all, the lawsuit might have been unnecessary because the numbers would have spoken for themselves. Molekule gets remembered because the marketing was brilliant, the website was clean, the language was aspirational, and the price felt justified because surely something that expensive must work better. It didn't. It was a premium price wrapped around below average performance in a lawsuit, and if you bought one, you're not alone. Hundreds of thousands of people did. The difference now is you know. If a purifier claims to go beyond HEPA, ask where its AHAM verified CADR rating is. HEPA is not outdated, HEPA is not insufficient, HEPA is the gold standard with a MERV equivalent of 17 or above, and if a brand won't publish a rating, walk away. Now the best recommendation in today's video is Blueair, the brand Consumer Reports just named the best in the entire industry. Consumer Reports named Blueair the best air purifier brand of 2025, not best in one category or at one price point, the best brand full stop, evaluated on lab performance at high and low fan speeds, noise, energy use, room size coverage, predicted reliability, owner satisfaction, and price. Blueair outperformed the competition across every single metric. The Bluepure 311i Max delivers some of the best air cleaning ever tested by independent reviewers, capturing PM 2.5, PM 10, pollen, dust, smoke, and VOCs, including formaldehyde through its combination HEPA silent filter and activated carbon layer, while running quietly enough to forget it's there. On its higher setting, it's terrific at removing dust, pollen, and smoke, while dropping it to low still gets near top-level results with dramatically less noise. Its HEPA silent technology is also AAFA, certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, an independent validation signal that AHAM-verified CADR alone doesn't cover, confirming it meets standards specifically relevant to allergy and asthma sufferers. Every other brand on this list excels at one thing, maybe two. Blueair excels at all of them simultaneously: how well it cleans, how long it lasts, how much noise it makes, how much energy it draws, and how happy people are after owning it for a year or more. It's built for rooms up to about 400 square feet, ideal for living rooms, bedrooms, or home offices. Match the model to your room size, keep airflow unobstructed, and replace the filter on schedule. If you made it all the way to the end, you've just learned something most people never will. The air purifier industry has been selling design, buzzwords, and proprietary jargon to justify prices that have nothing to do with how well these machines actually clean the air you breathe. The brands that win are the ones that submit to independent testing, publish their CADR scores across smoke, dust, and pollen, and let the particle counters speak for themselves, while the brands that lose tend to be the ones that either hide the numbers entirely or invent their own test once the standard ones stopped flattering them. Smash that like button if this changed how you think about the air purifier sitting in your home right now. Drop a comment and tell me which one surprised you most: Team Blueair, Team Coway, or Team Molekule, because you can't believe you almost bought one. I read every comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. Remember, sometimes the best air purifier isn't the one with the sleekest design or the highest price tag. Sometimes it's the plain box in the corner with the AHAM verified seal, waiting for you to finally turn it on and let the particle counter, not the packaging, tell you whether it's actually working.